After introducing you to the main sides of the capital of Mexico in the last episode of the Taco Trip, we will now switch gears and show you the hidden gems of Mexico City, including a property full of snakes, a traditional Mexican drink not many people know about, the nightlife in its various shapes, and much more. Vámonos!
Mexico City is quite the hotspot for street art. A lot of interesting murals can be found in the areas of Roma, Norte and Condesa. So you could either explore it yourself, or you go on a street art tour to find out more about the background stories of each of the murals. And this is what I'm about to do today.
Mexico City has a very vivid street art scene with a number of impressive murals. The guys from Chilango Tours are street artists themselves, who work very closely with other local artists and offer tours in the neighborhoods of Roma and Condesa every Saturday.
Right now we're at a really famous monument here. It's called El Ángel de la Independencia, which is the Angel of Independence, and it's right on the way to the park where we'll be heading to next. So this is the Ángel de la Independencia where we came from, and now we're surrounded by skyscrapers. And here is the park which I wanted to show you. It's the Bosque de Chapultepec, a beautiful park.
The Bosque de Chapultepec is one of the largest city parks in the Western Hemisphere, measuring in total just over 686 hectares. In the colonial period, Chapultepec Castle was built here, eventually becoming the official residence of Mexican heads of state. It would remain so until 1940, when it was moved to another part of the park. It is the only royal castle in the Americas and is presently used as the National Museum of History.
It's nighttime in Mexico City, and we came to the Plaza Garibaldi. So what's happening here tonight?
We are downtown, near the downtown core. It's a bit farther north. This place is notorious for mariachis, which is the Mexican bands, the five guys with the hats and the fancy suits, and they all play the old sad love songs. Great spot to find musicians, find food, find drinks, and also find something called toques, which is one of my favorite things in Mexico.
Okay, let's dive in. Mike, what are we getting ourselves into here?
This is one of my favorite drinks that you will not find on menus. It's ordering off menu, just like In-N-Out Burger. It is called a bandera, which means flag, and the Mexican flag is green, white, red. It's lime juice, tequila, and basically tomato juice, and you sip them. Bam. One of my favorite things in Mexico City anyway is borderline dangerous. It is called toques eléctricos. You hold the handle, it cranks it up. This is the voltages. It is extremely strong and is probably illegal in any other country. Here we go. So right now we're at 20 volts.
Okay.
As he increases the dial, it gets stronger, and the less people who do it, it hurts so much more. Okay, stop.
The next place I'm going to show you is located in the northwest of Mexico City, and it is a very special one because it's basically the masterpiece of the world-famous architect Javier Senosian.
Javier Senosian is a Mexican architect celebrated as a key exponent and explorer of so-called organic architecture, a philosophy which promotes harmony between human habitation and the natural world. This is achieved through design approaches that aim to be sympathetic and well integrated with the site, so buildings, furnishings and surroundings become a part of a unified, interrelated composition. When Javier Senosian discovered a cave on this very property, he felt it looks like the mouth of the cave resembled a snake's head with open jaws. He then located it in the scale model and noticed that it looked like a virtual snake going in and out of the land. On top of that, he decided to also place a tail. Quetzalcoatl's nest was born. Quetzalcoatl is a figure of the Mesoamerican religion, the god of wind and wisdom. His appearance is often described as a mixture of the snake, Coatl, and the bird, Quetzal.
And if you're as lucky as we are, you have the chance to stay in the body of the snake because they rent out one of the apartments on Airbnb. What a cool spot to spend the night at. So this is where we are staying, in the snake, in the body of the snake. But the whole area is about 17 hectares and it took about 13 years to build it. But that part over here is not yet finished, so this will take another 2 to 3 years. It is on. We got tickets for something very special tonight. Another very Mexican thing to do, right?
Lucha Libre. This is Mexican wrestling where they dress up as rudos or técnicos. There's two sides. The rudos have masks. The técnicos don't. It's the good guys versus the bad guys. The good guys try to take the masks off the bad guys. There's small people. There's giant beers. There's weird street food. And there's lots and lots of swearing.
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Let's go in there. Also has a secret bar called Jules Basement. Before we continue, we need some food. So what do we eat? Tacos! And the next spot is at Cibeles. It's called Joplin, a club. So, let's go dancing. Another day trip here in Mexico City brought us 1 hour south of the city to Xochimilco. It's basically the Venice of Mexico. So we're here on a boat, which they push around these canals. We're on a 2.5 hour tour. It's about 500 peso per hour. Perfect to do when you had a big night out. You can just chill here and float through the canals.
The 160 kilometers of canals are left from what was an extensive lake and canal system that connected most of the settlements of the Valley of Mexico. This canal and Chinampa system, as the vestige of the area's pre-Hispanic past, has made Xochimilco a World Heritage Site.
This is so relaxing because we have Gregorio here in the back who's pushing us around these canals, and then you can see all these other boats floating by. You have vendors on the boats who sell you tacos, quesadillas. You even have bands which come by to play some music for you if you want. The best time to do it is actually on the weekend because this is when everybody's coming here to celebrate, to have birthday parties, or to just have a good time with their family. A really cool experience.
Always take my friends to this place in Mexico City. I guarantee we're not going to see any other white people there. It's a pulqueria, so they sell fermented cactus syrup, and in these giant 1 liter bottles, 1 liter cups. Some flavors you can get are beet, marigold, oyster, avena, oatmeal. It's the strangest place ever, man.
Pulquerias are a type of tavern in Mexico that specialize in serving an alcoholic beverage known as pulque. Pulque is made from the fermented sap of the agave. It is traditional to central Mexico, where it has been produced for millennia. Pulque has the color of milk, somewhat viscous consistency, and a sour, yeast-like taste. Beside the original version, we also tried several flavored versions, such as Oreo, oat, and, don't ask why, even oyster pulque. What an experience! In the next episode, we're going to introduce you to the wonders of the state of Chiapas, probably Mexico's best kept secret. So make sure to subscribe to this channel for new travel videos every Thursday, check out the channels of my friends involved in this trip, and head over to my website for all my travel tips and recommendations. Nos vemos!